Hello everybody, I am Jedi Jack Penguin and welcome to another LEGO Harry Potter review. So today we're going to be looking at set number 4737 Quidditch Match. This set includes 153 pieces and originally retailed for $19.99 back in September of 2010. Now recently I finally got around to buying a new Madame Hooch minifigure, which allowed me to review this set for you guys. I have one more 2010 review coming up, that being the Hogwarts Express. You guys can also check out my recent review of the Dobby's release set, but I should be doing a collection and comparison video sometime in the future, if not next month, the following month. Also, as you can see, I no longer own the original box for the set, but I do have my original instructions right here, which does mimic the box with that classic red look for the LEGO Harry Potter theme. Your main characters at the top and choking hazard at the bottom. From the very back you get the Win Kid, and you can flip right open to some advertisements for LEGO Club, as well as the Hogwarts game set, which I have also reviewed as of last year, I believe. You guys can check that out, link in the description below, card above. Quick advertisement for LEGO Harry Potter years 1 through 4, another very nice game. We also have some advertisements for LEGO games in general, which I do own quite a couple of these. Don't think I'll be reviewing any of them though. And then finally we have the piece count for a total of 2 pages, leading to the final overall model for this set, or at least the last builds that we have. So yeah, that's all that I have to say for the instructions, so let's take a look at our minifigure selection. Taking a look at our very first minifigure, we have Harry Potter in his Quidditch uniform. Now, this version of Harry is not exclusive, also coming within a magnet set during the time period, which I find rather odd, but still technically this version is exclusive to this set. We also get 2 accessories, one being this golden stud to represent the snitch, and then the regular old broom piece in that brown color. For the rest of his character, we get some plain white legs right there, which should have some printing, hopefully in the future. Would be very nice to see that. And then we have this more sweater style for the Gryffindor Quidditch robes, which is another thing that was completely different compared to what we saw in the past from LEGO Harry Potter, and also what we see in the future. This is something that we haven't seen yet within the current reboot line. Would be very nice to see it come up again, but you know, still I'm really happy that we got these within this particular set. And we have more of a dark red look compared to the normal red. We get the brown hands for some gloves. We get one cape for the under the neck accessory as well, which is also pretty nice. You can flip that right open to see no back printing on either of these torsos, and it should be the same one that we also see for Oliver Wood. And then finally, it really isn't necessary for me to say it, but we do get the same facial expression and hairpiece that we see for all of the other 2010-2011 variants of Harry Potter, with a very nice smirk from the front, and you can turn that right around to see a more unhappy face from the back. So yeah, that's all that I have to say for Harry Potter. For our next minifigure, we have Oliver Wood. Now, this is his very first appearance in LEGO form. He comes with 2 accessories, one being the regular brown broom, just like Harry, and then the other one being this beater's bat, which is represented using the carrot piece, but in that dark brown color, which I think is a very interesting piece to represent that. But either way, don't know why he has that, because he is the keeper, not the beater, so that's just one other minor complaint that I slightly have, since we don't have all of the players in this set. Now, just like Harry, we have the same build-up with the plain white legs. We get the same print from the very front, no back printing. To that, we get the brown hands for some gloves, under the neck accessory being that cape inside that dark red color. And then we get the facial expression, which is only the one side. It is a reused facial expression, I believe, from LEGO Indiana Jones. And then we get the regular haircut style piece in that dark brown color. So yeah, that's all for Oliver Wood. We also get the very first appearance of the Slytherin captain, that being Marcus Flint. We get a similar build-up to the Gryffindor characters, where we have these plain white legs right there, but we get the torso and that cape in that dark green color. We also get the brooms in this plain black, and he also has another one of those carrot pieces to represent the beater bat, which, you know, he is not a beater again. I don't know why he has that, but it's fine. It's nice that they included a lot of the Quidditch accessories in this set. And then his facial expression is exclusive to his character, which I do really appreciate LEGO doing back in the day. And we get the same hairpiece that we see for Oliver Wood, but inside that plain black color. So yeah, that's all for Marcus Flint. Next, for Draco Malfoy, we have the same accessory that we get for Marcus Flint, the broom in that plain black. We get the same build-up right there with the plain white legs, and then the dark green for the torso and the cape, brown hands for some gloves, very nice print from the front, similar to the Gryffindors, and then we get the same facial expression and hairpiece that we see for the other 2010-2011 Draco Malfoys, with a very nice smirk from the front, and you can take off the hairpiece to turn that right around and see a more unhappy, sad face from Draco on the very back. So yeah, that's all that I have to say for Draco. And finally, for the second time in LEGO form, we have Madam Hooch. Now, this version of Madam Hooch is exclusive, just like pretty much all of the other characters included in this set. We get the plain black legs, we get the printing from the front of the torso, black arms, and those dark gray hands for some gloves. Under the neck accessory being that cape in that black color right there. You can flip that right up. There is no printing on the back of the torso, though we do get a double-sided facial expression that is exclusive to our minifigure. One with the goggles from the very front, and you can turn that right around to see one without the goggles, where we also see her yellow eyes, which is actually accurate to the source material, which for some reason the 2018 and the 2021 versions will not be having those yellow eyes, unlike the ones that came here and the one in 2002. I don't know what's happening when it comes to the continuity behind that, but either way, this one is definitely the most accurate compared to the 2018 version, and I will be doing a comparison later on when we actually see the 2021 Quidditch related set. Now, looking at all of the builds that are included in here, we get a little bit of everything to make up a small Quidditch pitch. Definitely the best part of this set is that it is a $20 set back in the day that you could have bought two, so then you would have two sides of hoops to play along. Another really nice inclusion in this set has to be the stand, though it is mainly looking to represent Ravenclaw right there, which I'm kind of questioning that early house unity that LEGO's putting in here, since we don't get any Ravenclaw or Hufflepuff players here, though definitely in the future LEGO improves upon the design of like a main Quidditch set in 2018, and we'll have to wait and see what they do in 2021. Now, taking a look at some of the smaller accessories that we get in here, we get two of these little Quidditch helmets right here, which use the pilot helmet in brown. You can put these atop your minifigures' heads by removing their hair pieces like such. So there's Harry with a nice little Quidditch helmet, which I think looks very nice. But either way, you know, those are more to represent the later years compared to year 1 and 2 Quidditch, where they don't really wear those. Along with those helmets, we also get the 3 balls from Quidditch right here. We have this black ball to represent a bludger, we have this red ball to represent a quaffle, and then the most special one of all, we have this regular golden stud to represent the snitch, which LEGO has improved upon these. They do still use these pieces to represent the bludger and quaffle, but they have made an exclusive mold for the snitch, which I really love, in 2018. Inside this chest, we also get 2 extra bludgers as well as an extra quaffle, and you can close that right up, and you can also just plop these on the very top if you really want to, just for safekeeping. Some other side builds that we get in this set include these 2 catapults right here for both Gryffindor and Slytherin. I have no idea why these are included, because it just doesn't really make any sense. I guess it's just for the other teams to fire stuff through the goals or something. But we get these cone pieces to fire off in red and green right there. And we get the catapult piece, which was actually newly introduced, this smaller catapult, during the time period. All you gotta do to launch these is you put one in there, and I'm just gonna zoom out a little bit so you can see it a little better, where I can push down like such, and it'll shoot it out into the distance. Another very nice build that we get over here is this little stadium area with a trophy, the Quidditch Cup. Very nice that they included that as a small little reference to get the trophy piece with no printing on the front of that, which is fine for what it is. And you get this little stadium, like I said, using this gold and brown buildup. And we have some other little flags right here with one in red and one in green for Gryffindor and Slytherin. You can move those in whatever direction that you really want to. For the 3 hoops, we get a pretty simple build for all 3 of these. Of course, the middle one is the tallest, and the 2 other ones are just a little bit small right there. We get Oliver Wood, who's the keeper. For some reason, he has a beater's bat. We're just gonna ignore that. But as the keeper, he's the one who protects the goals from the quaffle entering, which I think is very nice as he is included. We do get these 3 bendable stick pieces in gold to build these up. Right there you can see that they enter a stud from each side of that 1x1 brick. You know, I don't know if that's an exclusive piece to this set or not, but still it's pretty nice to see. And we get a little base right here being a 4x4 plate piece in green, just to make sure that these can all stand on their own. And then finally we have the stadium build up itself. From the very bottom you get a small spot for you to actually place your characters, so you can pretend to have them coming out from this little hole into the stadium. That's one very nice play feature that they decided to include. We get this overall color scheme of the blue and the light gray, which is mainly seen within Ravenclaw. So, you know, I don't know why they chose a Ravenclaw stadium. I guess, you know, this is, the second time that they did this, because I believe they did a Ravenclaw stadium for a promo with Toys R Us back in like 2002. But either way, you know, pretty nice to see that. You get a small little stand area from the very top where you can sit a minifigure on that general area. You get some clip pieces from the very side to store some accessories. We get 1 broom for Madam Hooch. And then also from the very top we get a small little flag in gold. I guess that's just to represent Hufflepuff a little bit, just so then we have that minor house unity, which, you know, was new for the time period, I guess. They didn't really get into it till 2018. Now, sitting our minifigure of Madam Hooch right up at the top, you can just plop her on that little studded area. You can also just sit her up a little bit closer. I think it looks a little bit better if she's up a little bit closer, but there you go, you have Madam Hooch up in the stand watching the match. There is no point system in this set. I don't know why, but there is one in the 2018 set. Maybe I'll do a comparison now that I think of it. We'll have to wait and see if we do get an actual 2021 Quidditch set or not. So overall, for a $20 set back in the day, I think that this set was definitely an amazing deal. You get a pretty good minifigure selection, including 4 Quidditch minifigures, 2 from Gryffindor and 2 from Slytherin, Oliver Wood and Marcus Flint for the very first time in LEGO form, and we even got our second ever variant of Madam Hooch, who we will be getting again in the future. Same thing goes for the other players that we see within the set. As for the builds, the stadium build has to be one of my favorites. I really like how it turned out. Would really like to make some more of those just in some different colors and spread them around. We get some beater bats, we get some brooms, we even get some bludgers and quaffles, which I really like them including in this set. So yeah, that's pretty much all that I have to say for this video. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below what your thoughts are on this set. Also remember to like and subscribe and hit that bell icon so every time I upload a new video. So yeah, that's it for now, and I will see you next time. Bye!